Hi, this is Elance Girl with another tip from the trenches. One of the top jobs most companies or individuals like to outsource is web design or blog design, in addition to different types of programming. They all fit in the same category. Now I'm going to share a few of my secret tips for outsourcing the right way in the technology field. Here are some important things to consider when outsourcing your website work or programming work. The first thing to consider is always ask for samples of similar work ahead of time. So just because someone places a bid and they tell you they can do it doesn't mean they can provide specific examples. An example of this is maybe a provider has done excellent work with websites but's never worked with a blog specifically. However, your posting is asking specifically for some blog design. So there's lots of different things that can happen in miscommunication. So it's really important to be able to see a sample of the specific work ahead of time that shows this provider has experience in this area and they can provide. The second thing, and this is also really critical, is when you start work, whether it's the night before or 5 minutes before, always prepare a fresh backup of your website. Unfortunately, things can go wrong, and sometimes it's of no fault of yourself and no fault of the provider, and there's just lots of little things that can come up or creep up in situations, and you always want to be prepared. So make sure you have a fresh backup. You can ask the new provider to make sure that they prepare a fresh backup, or you can do it yourself. And that way, if there's any discrepancy, any miscommunication, the worst case scenario is you can always restore your fresh backup and go from there. The third thing, and this is also really critical, and unfortunately on this one I have learned the hard way. Make sure when you give access of your passwords to a provider that as soon as the work is complete to your satisfaction, that you change passwords immediately. And one of the things, and this actually is not the fault of the provider at all, but a lot of young people who are doing some of the greatest work from around the country sometimes work on a public computer. They may go to a library or may have access through school. And in doing work on the school, a lot of times what can happen is when they leave, that if they don't do the proper security measures, then that means other students behind them or other people behind them can also have access through your passwords if the proper security measures aren't in place. So just for something important to do to protect yourself, always change your password directly after the work is complete. For more tips from the trenches on the new way to work, join me, Elance Girl, for more tips, strategies, and resources on how to grow your business with Elance.